Greetings. Good day to everybody. I'm feeling the effects of this conjunction, winter solstice, moon in Aries. I'm trying to think if it's waxing or waning. I think it's just a second. I have my handy dandy moon chart. It's fantastic. These are, I've been using these for probably, oh my gosh, 30 years. I used to keep track of my cycles on this. They're really fantastic, but, they're from snakeandsnake.com. I get mine at a local store, which is super cool, but yeah, you can get them at Snake and Snake, and they do not want you to photocopy them. So anyway, they're great. They're out of North Carolina. Okay, so so it's a waxing. The moon is waxing to full, which is great because the hits just keep coming. The energy just keeps moving along, keeps rising. The energy is rising, people. It is. Tune into your body. Tune into it. You're gonna feel it. And you're gonna feel a lot of things, really. You're gonna feel stronger. You're gonna feel way more, damn it. Just a second, my friends. This is my show. I do what I want. Okay, so, yeah. More confident, happier. I mean, it's easier to snap out of it. That's what I'm finding. It's way easier to snap out of it. To just go, whoa, I'm not thinking that. That's a bunch of crap. That's not me. That's not what I believe, and that's not where I'm going. Those thoughts that you don't even know you're having that just bring you down and down and down and down until you're finally just all the way at the bottom and you're like, what is the actual point? Those kind of thoughts, no more. Those kind of thoughts can suck it. I'm feeling sassy today. Okay, let's do this. All right, so solstice 2020, baby. The Great Conjunction. I can't even think of the two planets now. I haven't seen the stars in forever, and I go out to think maybe the clouds have parted enough, and there it is, and I haven't. Tomorrow it's supposed to be clear, so maybe I'll see it tomorrow or even tonight. I really want to see it. Just want to see it. Is that too much to ask? Thank you for showing me this star. All right, so I'll see the star. Yeah, this is definitely Sassy Sue. Which, hey, if this wants to stick around, I'm down. All right, so meditation today was interesting. It was great and deep as usual. Belladonna got into my lap, which is great. I love to meditate with my cats as long as they're just chill and not cleaning themselves, and she was chill. Then the phone rang. And I didn't answer it, and it was the message on the phone. I have a landline. The message on the phone was like, "You are the only one in the video call." I'm like, okay, good to know. And then I had to get up and delete the message. I should have saved it. It's hilarious, but anyway, I had to delete it because my machine beeps, which if that were beeping during meditation, maybe it would be a good sound to focus on. I don't know. I'm talking a mile a minute. I love it. It's different. I like it a lot. It feels so good to laugh. I was watching a show that I watch on YouTube. It's these gentlemen who live in the same state as me, and they talk about all sorts of stuff, and they're just goofy. I mean, they're serious about what they're talking about, but they're goofy, and I don't agree with a lot of different things about them, but I don't know, I just like them. I just watch them sometimes, and they've been gone because one of the hosts got a virus, and he just got back after a month, and he talked all about his experience with having it and what it was like going to his healthcare provider and to the hospital, etc., etc. So that was super interesting, and he told a really, really funny story, and I'm not going to tell it, but it had to do with a CAT scan, and I don't know. It was just super duper funny. Made me laugh really hard. And it felt, gosh, it felt so good. You know? I'm ready for some laughing. I'm ready for some fun. I am ready. I'm ready to dance with other people. I'm so ready. Okay, I do Gabriel Roth style dance. What's it called? 5 rhythms. And I started doing it maybe a year before the lockdown. About a year, I'd say. Excuse me. Where I went every single Sunday. I did not miss. I would just be like, I cannot wait. And I went every Sunday, and it was just, it was super, super fun at first, and then it got super intense. That style of dance where you're dancing in a huge group of people, like there were always 50 or more people there every single Sunday morning. I would get there at 10. It started at 10:30. So there was a lot of different people and so much energy, and so you're navigating through that energy. It's like sometimes you're on your own doing your own thing, sometimes you like pick up energy somewhere and follow that, or dance with somebody, and like it's a lot to keep track of. And that I think I work that way. Like I'm just like paying attention to my surroundings and who's around me and what's going on. Sometimes I just close my eyes and just not even pay attention because it was just like, I can't. So anyway, so during the lockdown, they've been having Zoom dances, which I did maybe 3 or 4 of those. And it was super fun. I did it outside on my little tiny patio. It's just a slab, basically, and I would put rugs down, and that was super nice to dance outside with my tree. I was under the cover of my tree, my black walnut tree. Okay, and then they had one dance when they opened it back up out at somebody's land where I went to help set up, and they basically went and measured out all these huge, like, I don't know, 6 feet maybe or 8 feet circles for people to dance, and I think there were maybe like 30 or 40 people there. And so you're outside dancing in a circle, and you can't go outside your circle, and we had to wear masks. And I don't know, all I'm saying is I want to dance. Once you've gotten a taste of dancing in that way, your body just craves it, and your heart and your soul, at least mine does. My soul just flew. Like my heart and soul just exalted. It's really beautiful, and I've tried to recreate. I know sometimes I dance at home, and it's great, but gosh, that activity, that blend of energies. There's nothing like it. So, ecstatic dance, 5 rhythms dance, any sort of conscious dancing where it's, I mean, there's a lot of energy that goes around on those floors. Lots of sexual energy, lots of attraction, lots of like conversations that you're not even having with your mouth, like telepathic. It's woo. It's a party. It is. And I appreciate getting to have that experience, and I really am visualizing having it again and soon. Just, oh my gosh, being around people, hugging, laughing, smiling, talking. It's such an amazing human gift. I mean, really, it's like the icing on the cake of being a human, being around people and sharing love and fun and joy and happiness. And it hasn't always been easy for me, it's actually been quite the opposite for me. And I know a lot of other people who experience this. It makes me sad to think about it, but I don't feel this way anymore, so I'm happy about that. But just feeling like, like you don't belong. And I learned something about my astrology chart, and I think it was something like, I can't remember what it was, Pluto in the 12th house, maybe. It was something to the effect that I've always felt like an outcast or a stranger, or that I don't belong. And that's an interesting way to move through the world. And I don't know. It is what it is. I know other people have that same placement and have the same the same experience, which was really relieving to know that there are other people on the planet who feel the same way. I can see it in my mind. I can see it in my mind where I'm in the arms of a loving family and a loving group of friends and feel completely and totally part of it. I can imagine that. And I want that, so I really hope that I'm going to get there. And I hope that we will get there. I hope that we as a planet, as a species, will get to the point where we can gather and enjoy the company of each other and not have our arms and our shields. That's something to look forward to and to visualize. I mean, that's really what peace on earth is. Dang it. I don't want to cry. I don't. I mean, I do. I want to cry, and I always tell people to cry. I just don't have a handkerchief. Good excuse. I think, I don't even allow myself to totally believe it. We're headed there. Like sometimes I get the feeling like, yeah, we're going to get there. We're going to, maybe not in my lifetime, or maybe in my lifetime. Like I said, I want to live. I feel like I'm going to live for a long time, and I've been doing the best I can, keeping this body healthy, strong. But I don't know. But I know that we're headed there as a species and as a planet to a world where we don't remember war. Eventually, we can't remember. We don't. It's not in our It's not in our DNA anymore. Or if we do remember it, it's really vague. But that we've stepped into a new way of being with each other on the earth, that we're not in competition with each other. We are glorying in the individuality and beauty of every single member of the human race. And that we're all taken care of, and we all get to do our work in harmony and peace, and giving freely and receiving freely. I know it's a dream, but everybody's got to have a dream. You know, I used to dream that I'd be a rock star, like a singer who was famous. You know, that was part of it. Okay, there's a phone. This will be a two-parter. Thanks. Peace.